Hi, my name's Nick. I work with Tracy Aviary, and today we're going to be talking about documenting your bird sightings. The two most common ways of doing so is using a mobile application or using a birding journal. There are plenty of ways to keep your bird documentation in a mobile application. I encourage you to look at eBird, also made by the Cornell Lab of Ornithology, or the Cornell Merlin app as well. Both of those are good ways to document your bird sightings through your mobile phone. Recently, I've started to create my own birding journal, and it can be anything that you really want to write stuff in. So you can go buy a spiral-bound notebook at the store. You can use Post-it notes. You can do whatever feels most comfortable for you to write down your bird sightings. But I encourage you to find something that's small enough to fit in your pocket and carry around with you while you're looking at birds, but big enough so that you're able to fit all of the information that you need to write about your bird sightings. When I make a new entry in my birding journal, first I like to start off by putting the date and the time. Next, I put my location. Then I put the habitat that I was in, and if I saw anything different about the surrounding water sources or the plant life. Next, I put a brief description of the bird, whether it was small, medium, or large. I give an estimation as to how big the bird was, and the quantity of birds that I saw. Next, I put how I saw the bird, whether it was with my eyes or through a binocular, as well as how far away I was when I did make my sighting. Next, I put what the bird sounded like, if it made any sounds or calls or songs, and what they sounded like, if they had different calls, if they had the same one. And then next I put what my environment was that day. So I put the temperature, I say whether it was sunny or cloudy or rainy, as well as if it was hot, cold, and if there was any wind. Then I put a couple of notes about the bird, if I saw anything about its behavior or anything special about that day in particular. Some other ideas that you can put in your own documentation might be the appearance of the bird, maybe if it had really bright plumage, if it had particular markings, if it had any unusual features, if you can identify the bird's gender, what its beak looked like, what its shape was, what its size was, what its feet looked like, same thing. You can include more things about its behavior, such as what the bird was doing. Was it foraging? Was it looking for food? Was there an appearance of a predator nearby? How did the bird interact with other birds? Did you see any preening? Did you see any unusual flight patterns? Did you see any different foraging habits? Did it bob its tail? Did its head move back and forth? Did it stretch its wings? These are all good things to note and may help you hone your bird identification skills and bird documentation skills in the future. A couple of reminders about documenting your bird sightings is to make sure that you fully observe your bird before you start documenting. So if the bird is in your vicinity and you want to check out its colors, or if you want to check out what it looks like in flight, make sure that you continue to look at your bird and make sure that you document afterwards, because you have all the time in the world after the fact. Another reminder is to just keep practicing. Just go out and keep seeing birds, and I'm sure that you will find that you'll get better with it over time. And again, if you have any of your own ideas, I encourage you to put a comment down below and help everyone that's viewing this video to learn something as well. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you have a good day. All right, bye.